What's up, everybody? I'm Brandon Gordon Gab, GabGames.com. This is NBA Live 19. Some noodles this morning. I was going to my dinner last night. Came home with some ribs. I'm like, thank you, though. Like, I'll take that. Like, I'll take that. Thank you. I forgot that down there, and I got to go back down anyway. Uh, what was I talking about just now? So, uh, gotta put that shoulder into it. So, cross, cross, cross. Go, jab, step. Bam. Shoulder that little foot out. Get off me. Because you're coming from a place where you're defending the ball, you still keep your dribble. Always protect the drive. Emphasize the jab step. That little jab step was enough. Oh, get off my back. No pause, no stutter. Oh, alright, like damn. Trying to beat me to the spot. Take the spot. Cause I beat you. Well, so you ain't gonna make it either. Slap me all in the back of the head. Right, that's my right hand. That's how I get to my left. Guarding like that, might switch over. Switch back over. Right, don't necessarily even got to create the contact. Just to guard the ball, protect the ball. You don't have to reach around me. Don't reach around me and jerk me off. No, sounds like a good time, buddy. You know, that's the point of saying it. It's funny. Take the ball. Because my right's my strong hand. Like, nope. Okay, fine. You sure? Nope. Get your ass back out there. Okay. I'm all the way left now. Alright, just a little bit. I go, nope. Alright, fine. Nope. Alright, come on, just right here then. Nope. You suck. Alright, like that's your spot. Let the opponent designate your spot. Poke it and prod it a little bit. What's the line? Like that's your line. You sure it's not right here? Like nope, it's right there. One more time. You sure it's not here? Like nope. Fine. Push you back to the spot. It's like right where I want you. Like I know it's just on my timing this time. Because that's where you're comfortable. Sensor ease for a second. Ease for a second. Just ease up on my time. Point of staying low and attacking the person's feet. Like, oh, get you all serious. Right? Open up, like. Get them tense. Like, oh, hell no, I don't know what you think you're gonna do. You ain't gonna do none of that shit here. What I'm gonna do then? Now you take it back there. Where? Here? No. Back more. Here? Yep. I don't like it here. What if I want to go that way? Nope. You suck. Fine. It's basketball. Knowing what you want to do. I just like hearing shoosh. More satisfying than a dunk for me. That's more satisfying than a dunk. Like if you play Apex Legends, to break up a shield. That's satisfying. Got a little lower, y'all. Emphasize that. Get off me. Don't get off me. That's all. Alright. This is where you want me? Alright. Still a little tense. Personally, I'm too short to dunk. This character's not. Because of the position. So, of course, I want the character to dunk. Again. Because this is part of his position. Right, if you're a dunker, you just gonna hold the ball and run and dunk. Give me the ball. I'm gonna dunk this shit. As soon as you get on the court, fuck a dribble. Just gonna go dunk it. Small forward. Alright, that's a flush. Alright, if I can jump from the free throw line. Alright, Why that's not a flush? Don't mean that I can't. If I could, as a real player in real life, it'd be nasty. But unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with the ability to shoot and dunk. But in the game, I am. Anywhere on the court I can shoot from. Favorite spot is this. That's my happy place. Backboard. Backboard. just in case I need to. Not like it's my favorite. Don't need to bank on that. That was over exaggerated. Okay. Exit practice. Yes, CC. Straight to the league. Like, yeah, the league of imaginary people. Because you're dreaming, kid. And around here, dreams don't exist. It's like the people who were terrorized by Freddy Krueger. They suppress their dreams. Yeah, okay, that's oddly specific.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can,
go team.
one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Boban! What's up, Moby?
Free throw up and good.
I'm gonna call him Boban Dick. I don't know why his name made me think of Moby Dick.
Baller into the front court.
No,
Looking to
okay.
make something happen. Waiters. Right
Oh, that's my
player.
dog. That's my dog. That's my dog.
Allen Crabbe sizing up Butler. Collison fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates in that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Collison into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Miami's got it. Jay, sometimes it's not just the heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
And I know I'm not
Go,
supposed to be
JP.
biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Butler to bring it up. Down 4. Now a steal by Atlanta.
Now push it. Let's attack and transition so we can build this lead.
Trying to cash in. The shot almost. Jimmy Butler pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Waiters to Butler. Cash is in for two.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Pass stolen
What?
by Miami.
He way behind him. Come on, ref. Don't be giving me that bullshit.
To Butler. Driving right to the basket. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 2. That's what you want. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball.
And Jimmy Butler, nice
Hell
touch
no,
around
right
the
across the
basket
fish.
with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here comes the screen. Myers Leonard sends it away.
God damn.
Go down. Burke with it. 10-all is our score. Curling inside. Runners
Just
good
defense,
there.
man.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Thought we were playing live and not this 2K shit.
To Allen Crabbe. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Collison. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's the Heat with the possession. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Burke with it. Lead is 2. To Butler. Doesn't get the bounce. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Parker. Has a chance. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Butler, his first effort, off the mark. To Allen Crabbe. Jimmy Butler sends it away. Shots in the lane won't go. Butler to Waiters. Dion
What?
Waiters powers it through.
Y'all niggas drunk out there.
I love when I see offenses come out in
Good
peace
ball,
mode. You
man.
attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
counted at the rim.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Butler. Probing the defense. Waiters to Butler. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
Ain't about that life.
Seconds to shoot. Has a look. Deep and a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Burke with it. He'll run the offense. To Waiters. Boban there to take in the rebound. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. It's a big finish.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Oh, the Heat right there to
What?
take it away.
Y'all saw that was with the left. Because he got ball in his fucking left.
Parker.
What? Take some fucking circle button.
Going there for a second. To Waiters. Dion Waiters.
Out here cheating the shit out of a motherfucker.
That's a strong finish.
The double team button. Because you in the paint with everybody. Nigga, you not putting that shit up.
Count the basket inside.
I can see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there.
6 us in the paint. You're not putting that shit up. Ain't no point, right?
Parker to Butler. Randolph scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Give me the ball.
Screen coming. Collison. And he scores. They took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Butler with a
Yeah,
shot.
the
No
boy,
good. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side, on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Nothing going here on that drive. No good. Good job to locate. Defense has the rebound. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Parker to Butler. Trying to cash in. Yes. And the foul.
Get the bailout call, bitch.
People become so fixated
Out here beating me up. Get the bailout call.
I look at the legs, the
Bitch
strength of
ass.
his legs,
Bitch ass.
power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Parker. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Old school backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Small forward.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering
Fuck out of here. Right.
But I want to see the coaching
No, I
staff
came
call
on
the
there.
same
Stop.
exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Butler. Hawks come up with it. To Butler. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Kelly Olynyk snatching it out of the air.
Fuck out of here.
Right.
Right.
Authority.
Can't connect.
Yes.
Here comes
Good
the
morning.
screen.
How do you do? What you need?
And
hang
count
up?
the basket.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game
Okay.
easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Parker to Waiters. Can't connect from in close. Here comes the screen. From the painted area, won't go down. Another shot stays out. Waiters to Parker. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. The jumpers
Okay,
off
wants
the
to take a
mark.
drive in the
Misses
day.
happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Darren Collison. He is shooting well. He's
That's
made 2/3 of his shots.
Perspective. One of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
The Heat have the rebound. To Parker. Knocks it down from mid-range. straight on three. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half with the Heat in front.
Nah, play the Jimmy Butler, man, right?
All right, back to the second half.
Bitch. All right.
Heat have the basketball. To Butler. Jumper's good.
Bitch.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Nothing going here on that drive. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Waller into the front court. His guys lead here. Early stages, third quarter. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nice pass to get things going.
And not every pass needs to be a home run pass or a thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Waiters to Butler. Off the mark. Well contested. To Parker. Finish that. Burke with it. The lead stands at 9. Butler. No good. Oh, looked like he
Right. I'm trying to act like we not doing nothing out here, man. Get your bitch ass on.
Whoa,
Cheating us out here.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Exactly, because I was the other way.
Shot stays out.
Pick that shit up. You want to go to the basket, don't you?
To Butler.
You ain't gonna shoot it. All that extra shit is just extra shit.
Rejected.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Alright. You can't run nothing right? You drunk as fuck. Exactly.
Fine to shoot. Shot clock violation.
Exactly. Get the fuck off my dick. Can't play. Get me some real competition. When I cross your ass here. It's real competition. Can't acknowledge what's good. Only on your end. Fuck out of here. Get me some real competition. You go play over there by yourself, where it's only you.
The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. To Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock violation.
Right, give me the pass. You can't fight through it like that. You got to go around it, over it, or under it. He's not giving you the space to go over.
They'll get it down to Leonard. Knocked loose. Hawks have it. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Burke with it. Looking to make something happen.
Then got to switch.
To Butler. Has a chance. Butler with a shot. No good. Collison into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Nothing going here on that drive.
Hey, I'm going to have to send some help over here.
5 to shoot for Atlanta. To Parker. For 3. Did enough to bother Jabari Parker. Shot off the mark. He'd have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Can't connect from in close. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Trey Burke. It remains Atlanta basketball.
This is not playing the game.
Collison
Holding down first.
beyond the arc for 3. Message received. Well defended. Has a look. Shot won't go. To Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses.
Let's go down. Don't be ashamed, be safe.
Waiters. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
To Butler. Curling inside. To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Kelly Olynyk rejects it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kelly Olynyk. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Back to work.
Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Yes.
Good defense. Right. Just let you come around to the
So many
defensive
times
man. We
we get
got
the
you.
defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes
All
it's
right,
a lucky
I'm not
bounce,
reaching.
but more often than not,
I'll direct you
it's the
that way.
offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. It's Atlanta ball.
Big pick right there.
Trying to cash in. Rebound taken by
Right? Because
Olynyk.
he's trying to beat you to the spot. You don't know where my spot is.
Here comes
That's
the
my
screen.
advantage.
To Waiters.
Or you like it's a normal stop progression.
Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Key up, baby. Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks down the
All right,
3.
look how
It
far
doesn't
you are
matter if it's
down.
off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Watch the cutter coming through the bump.
Waiters. Five on the shot clock. Trey Burke. Not that time. He misses. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
What he like? What? Right? Got shocked and surprised. Let's look at him get shocked and surprised. Yo.
Bucket. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Burke with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
For 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Allen Crabbe. The drive, right to the basket. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kelly Olynyk. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. It's the Heat with the possession. Short jumper off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Parker into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Waiters. Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time.
Oh, nice,
Defensive
man.
players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Dion Waiters. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter.
All right, now hiding behind superstar stats.
Good.
Fuck off my dick.
It's a second. It's a 1-of-2
Not
trip.
good.
Here's Atlanta.
I got him. Here we go.
Here comes the screen. To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
Here comes the screen. To Parker. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Into the front court comes Collison. They trail by 1. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Burke with it. He'll run the offense. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here comes the screen. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Wide open look. Won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Parker with it. It's a 1-point game, 13-12. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Now
What's
the Hawks
up?
coach gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. New blood coming in for both sides. Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Burke with it. They're down 3. To Waiters. And he'll go to the foul line.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying
Good
go?
defense,
Fool
baby.
me once, you used up the free pass.
I'm close,
You know how they're
too.
calling this one.
Shit.
He's up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
Okay, right.
Dion Waiters at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest.
Take the kid driving while I learn how to drive.
So he hits the first, misses the second. To Waiters. Five to shoot for Miami. Trying to cash in. Doesn't get the bounce.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Good straight.
Here comes the screen. And finishes strong. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Miami with the basketball.
All right. Okay,
Shot from it close, no good.
I thought
And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. And scores.
oh no.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Collison into the front court. Leads 5.
True.
Count the bucket for 2.
You know, from a point guard perspective,
I got caught
one of
up
the
on
things
that
that I
wall.
learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Scores from the post.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
The Hawks will use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Time to shuffle things up. Butler.
Right. Always quick work. Give it to him.
Down low for Leonard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
From long range. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Butler. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
To Butler. The monster stuff.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Butler. Whoa! What a
Mine,
finish!
then. That's right. That's
easy
it.
to
That's
get
mine.
back on
That's
defense.
mine. That's mine.
Screen coming. To Collison. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
The screen sets him up for 2. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler.
Exactly.
It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
See this bullshit? This is the people that's winning.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Cash is in for 2.
So much about
actually
passing
good
is about the
basketball.
pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk it in. That pace is everything in this game.
Knocks it
That's
down
that
from
shit.
mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Down low Collins. Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Hawks with the basketball. Won't go.
Fuck out of here.
Burke with it. Up 6. To Butler. All by himself. Creates his own
Niggas waiting
shot
for
there.
you.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond
Ain't
when
no
they get
point.
hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Here comes the screen. Pass stolen by Miami.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Ain't no point in playing it no more.
I know there's that old saying that says one man
That
can't be
2K
five.
shit.
We're watching one man carry 4 other players.
Like, he
His
can't
back
be
has to
good.
be hurting. Another big time finish.
Look at that shit. Look at the size difference we got.
His team leads it by 10. Butler. Not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one
Oh,
down, hanging
man.
on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
John Collins. He's got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. Misses the first.
Yo, fall, P.
Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Butler to bring it up. It's an 11-point game. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
And look out. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Butler. And he'll head to the line.
Smart
Right.
play to rip through the extended arm.
Because you mad. The whole point is to lure you down there, to trap your ass with the big man. Nigga, beep, no, he holding me. Nah, nigga. That's the big man coming over with the help. Take your body up under you because you think that you want to run to the... I want you to run baseline so you can't come back the way I am. You got to try to go up over me now. Technically, me and Jimmy Butler seem like we're about the same height. But my teammate got the extra height. Because Jimmy Butler not going to pass. Nigga, you smothered. That's why you like, he holding me. Nah, nigga, that's the defense.
The Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Collison. Able to convert inside.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan.
Gotta try to go back through me. You trying to go through me.
Butler to Waiters. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game
Jimmy
long.
not that, man.
And hits the first free throw.
Nigga, you
2 for 2
getting
on that
bullshit.
trip. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Miami with the basketball. To Waiters. Takes stock of the floor. slow down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Butler for 2. Rebounds taken in by Atlanta. To Allen Crabbe. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Missed it at the line. Burke with it. Trailing by 4. Great D, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Into the front court comes Collison. He'll run the offense. Slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Butler. Screen coming. Surveys the floor. Let's see what's there. Shot clock for the Heat.
3 in the key, but I ain't right. It's not on me to call.
That's how you do it.
I'm not the ref. Shut the fuck up and play ball.
Keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Collison. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Shoot it.
To Waiters.
Don't be a pussy. It's all the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Waiters. Five to shoot for Miami. Has a chance. Step back jumper.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
To Collison. Knocked loose. Collison. Here comes the screen. Nice pass to get things going.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Miami's got it. To Waiters. Probing the defense. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen.
I know what's good.
Nothing going here on that drive. Goes to the left side. Jabari Parker, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Burke with it. Down 6. To Butler. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Screen coming. Burke with it. 14-10 the score.
Oh no, right. Pick that up.
Down low and throws it down.
The shit I'm talking about.
If you didn't dunk that,
I'm holding the double team button. Ain't no mistake that it's a double team.
And count the basket.
well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Or something. It don't matter because y'all keep trying to cheat.
That's what I'm talking
Ain't
about.
right
And
justify
it's that
telling
simple.
somebody
Put the
trying to
ball
cheat.
in the bucket.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Shot clock violation.
Off your feet.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Parker to Butler. Trying to cash in. The shot by Butler. No. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Butler into the front court. Down 4. John Collins. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Here comes the screen. Parker to Butler. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. And draws the foul.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Tony Parker, a couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And he
Back.
Parker to Butler. And scores.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Because they can't. That's the thing.
Here comes the screen.
Can't.
Count it.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Burke with it. His team up by 7. Butler. Here comes the screen. Trey Burke, defended by Len.
Go ahead.
That pass stolen by the Hawks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay
Fuck
down
outta
in the
here,
stance
right.
defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together,
You're trying to
collectively,
cheat me. Why?
you'll be able to
Why
stop
all
a
the
great
cheating?
passing team.
Parker with it. Up 5. To Butler. Fires the 3. Hawks have the board. To Collison. Five to shoot for Atlanta. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Parker to Butler. Screen coming. Butler picked up by Len. Not that time. To Collison.
Watch Cutter, watch Cutter, watch Cutter. Big pick right there.
rebound taken by Miami. Parker into the front court. Up by 3. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Trying to make him take that
I
out.
always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Tony Parker
Right.
has got
That's
2
foul
shots
on
coming.
him,
Shooting
'cause it's a
75%
trap.
so far
They can
tonight.
take it out.
First one goes
We got the
down.
numbers in the paint.
Goes 2 for 2. Turns and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
He'd have the basketball. To Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker to the basket, but a shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Over to the right side. To the outside. And he's fouled.
Good defense,
Very
baby.
close, Jay.
No
The
easy
results,
shot.
He's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Jimmy Butler at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Collison. Here comes the screen. Collison sizing up Butler. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Burke with it. Leads a bucket. Butler can't get past the defender. To Parker. Down to 5 on the 24. 4-3. That out of his range and no good. Here comes the screen. Down low for left. Can't connect from in close.
Damn, ref.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk.
I'll say this.
Come on, how obvious I gotta make this shit.
But needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
Butler to bring it up.
If this motherfucker's right here. Hold him. Cause I'll let it go.
Trey Burke against the Ukrainian lad. Has a look. Not that time.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. To Collison. To Butler. To Parker. Shot clock for the Heat. Down to 3. For 3. Misfires. It's no good. Fires the 3. Tough shot. He hits.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Jeez.
To Parker. Butler. Wide open look. Won't go.
just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Evan Turner, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Butler into the front court. They're down 3. Here comes the screen. They work it to Randolph. Down low.
Sorry, my bad.
Zach Randolph. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Butler. From long range. And knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
To Randolph. The big fella,
Good
Zach
defense.
Randolph. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed.
Old school equals high percentage.
The
Just
Hawks
caught
will
you slipping,
use
our big
timeout
man
as
slipping.
they'll make sure
To
they're
help
aligned here in a
get the
two-point
extra
ball
hand
game.
in the way.
It's Atlanta ball. Nice finish at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Here's a chance from long range.
Can't identify when he got the position. It happened so fast.
Jimmy Butler rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Here comes the screen. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Collison. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Is good.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but
Oh,
more
yeah.
importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Can't miss those. Collison into the front court. Leads 3. He gets it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good for 3.
He's most definitely got the hot hand
Yeah,
behind the three-point
hopefully.
line. Anytime you're first
A little
shooting
short,
like
right,
this,
a little
your
quick.
GMs and owners just sit back and
A
smile.
little thirsty.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Oh, shit.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitution. Substitutions. Entering the game, number 8, number 9, Kelly Olynyk.
Unbothered by the defense as he
kicking me in the
drills
nuts.
it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when
That was
the
my
shot is
fault.
working like that,
Ah, I knew I should have stayed, right? I closed out on him.
Count the basket
And I should have let him,
and the foul.
right?
and I love the smile on the face of the offensive player.
Should've stayed.
Sometimes luck is on your
Closed
side.
out.
I don't know
God.
how that shot went in. And
Kelly Olynyk trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Waiters down low for Leonard. Using the post to
Oh,
his
he got it,
advantage
man.
there and the finish at the
When I
rim.
moved just now,
There
because you got to think
go,
about your wall.
finally. Shoot your shot.
Positions, wall. Look at their wall. And, right, we just got inside that wall.
Goes to the left side. Parker. Pass stolen by Miami. To Waiters. To Parker. 5 to shoot for Miami. Parker. Fires the three. Gathered in by Parker. Count the bucket for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This
Go,
is the type
Boban.
of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning
Well,
and
double
losing.
digits.
So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The shot almost. To Allen Crabbe. And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat
Not
five.
ready
We're
to get up.
watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting.
Back, got it.
Another big-time finish.
Screen coming. Waiters. Nice swat that time.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Parker with it. His team leads it by 10. Collison. And the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's the Heat with the possession. Parker.
Because there's a part where, like the off man over here.
To Waiters.
I'll show you. Get the ball.
Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I don't know, maybe. I saw him.
To Collison. Shot from
Right, there's a spot when you're fighting for the spot on the baseline. Where there's a switch. or you got to choose. Either go baseline or front the ball or front the basket,
No good. James
which
Johnson
is
sends it away.
where the
Just
tenth is
incredible
focused.
timing on that.
Sometimes you like, you want to front the basket versus
Here
letting
comes
it
the
go
screen.
under.
Oh, I had him going there for a
Especially
second.
if you're down there fighting for it. I ain't gonna fight
Now a
you too
steal
much.
by Atlanta.
Right.
Taking advantage
Because
of
sometimes
the
they just want to run
Just
right
wait a
through.
second, Ed. Wait 1
When
second.
you could stop
We
and
go back to
pause
the
in
play
front
before
and
this
have the
great
man
play
under
we
the
just saw.
basket, like,
Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't
Right.
allow that to go down and
He just
reciprocate
locked
itself
that off.
on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
right, running through.
off the assist.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the
Right.
rim.
Try not to be right up under him. Give
The
him a
one
little
thing we
space
know
to
for
turn
certain in
around.
this league, it doesn't matter
Right.
how
Because you
big
can't
the
stop.
margin is,
Like,
you
let's
can
say a
always put
person got the
together a
foot
run
on
and
you
get
there
back
in
in
front of
this.
you. They stop. You're going to bump into him. So you got to give him the space a little bit.
Here comes the screen.
So it's all right. It's fine.
Rolling the
Man.
defense. Collison. 3 seconds. Time for some new
So you running
personnel
from
into the game.
baseline to baseline. Like, are they going to cut me off front, cut me off here? How far they push me front, right, before.
Butler matched up with Evan Turner. To Parker.
Just trying to get through.
Sure, you want to do this? Sure.
To Randolph. Fine to shoot for Miami. Trying to cash in. Now a step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot.
I got ball. I got ball. I got him. I got him. Let's go. Let's go. Screen right.
It's a big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Miami with the basketball. Butler to Parker.
Front.
Sizing up the
Go
defense.
ahead. Stop
Parker.
that run.
To Butler. He'd get control.
Right.
Butler to Randolph.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler for 2. Doesn't get the bounce.
Oh no, it looks like we
Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time. Butler into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. Parker. No good to Butler. Down low. Ah, the monster stuff.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can't because that's my only choice.
I got ball. This is all me.
Here comes the screen. To Collison. 4-3. No good. Parker to Randolph. And look out. Big finish at the
Stay
rim.
aggressive.
Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's the Heat with the possession.
I'm very good at
Tony Parker
playing
has it
offense.
against Evan Turner. Gets to the basket and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
inside the arc. At the buzzer. Darren Collison has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. And
Lakers.
free throw.
Lakers finish
And
the
gets
time.
both to
Phil
top
Jackson,
of the line.
coach, the Zen master. He got some good plays. It's just something about it that makes
That ends the
sense.
third
One of
quarter.
it,
The
and
Hawks
the way the
with the
teams are
lead.
comprised. What time is it?
Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. If you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Burke with it. The deficit now up to 13. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. The Heat secure the rebound. Burke with it. His guys down 11.
They want me to use the dick.
To Butler. Dion Waiters not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Burke with it. His guys down by 9.
Full court.
Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Has a chance. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities. Burke with it. His team down 9. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
To Parker. Good look that time, but off the mark. Burke with it. The margin standing now at 7. Knocked loose. Trey Burke, defended by Turner. And a nice finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
For 3, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Waiters pass it against Evan Turner. Here comes the screen. To Waiters. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Dion Waiters. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here comes the screen. Evan Turner. Tough matchup against Butler. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Cashes in for 2. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Short jumper stays out.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Miami's got it. Butler to Waiters. Nothing going here on that drive. To Butler. Shot clock for the Heat, down to 3. Butler, rebound taken by the Hawks. Tough make through traffic.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the game.
Trying to cash in. The jumper's off the mark. Parker into the front court. Lead is 12. Gets a shot up off the mark. Burke with it. Looking to make something happen. To Butler. Finds to shoot for Miami. Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Waiters.
Subbing in for the Miami Heat, number 9.
To Butler. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. And count the basket inside.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Butler to Waiters. Here comes the screen. Butler. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Jabari Parker. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. That's no good. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't fall.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Dion Waiters. Now 3 for 9.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
To Collison. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Waiters. Oh, he had him there for a second. Shot from in close, no good.
But come on,
Nice
man.
touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact,
Yeah.
finishing strong is key.
Rebound.
Rocking the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Where the shoot fly spots. Where the opening, right where the opening should be. I think we do. And don't get eyes behind me.
Mixing
The
things
hands
up.
protect behind
Hockey
me, close
line
to the pit, just in
substitutions.
case ain't
Both
nobody
teams
calling
making
out shit.
changes.
Into the game for the Hawks.
To Butler. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the
He just ran
contact
away like,
and
nope,
not
I'm gonna let
allowing
Jimmy
the
score.
offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Shit funny.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. Hey, watch this screen left.
Screen coming to Collison. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The drive right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective.
A little
3
harder.
C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen.
Around the screen, you killing me.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No
Bitch
foul.
ass in
And
the
when people
foul.
talk about vision, people usually talk about a vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Hawks have it.
Got some for him. I got ball.
Scores from the post. Butler to bring it up. His guys currently down by 13. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Butler. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. And Jimmy Butler. And he hits.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
They get it down to Turner. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Butler into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Pulls up for 2.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the
Get up,
previous
stop.
set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Collison. Trying to cash in. And the
I'm
rebound
telling you,
taken
that
in
ain't.
by Randolph.
It's not really a stop. It's a hezzy.
To Butler.
But I don't hezzy on the hezzy when I know what I'm ready to
Dion
do
Waiters powers it through.
versus taking
If
the
you
hezzy.
didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Can't connect from inside. He'd have the basketball.
Right.
To Waiters.
So it's a hezzy that ain't a hezzy, but a hezzy. All right, get the fuck out of here, man.
Can't finish. Has a look. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code. Deep three at the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Hawks are victorious as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hawks did what great teams do best. Finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point.
Let's go.
The Heat lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. Chemistry was clearly not the issue today.
Fuck
Because
the
they were
Heat.
definitely sharing the ball well. Still, everyone knows they'd rather be sharing the joy of a victory. The Heat relied on these guys for their scoring here
Jimmy
today.
B shit. Fuck Jimmy B. But I fuck with Jimmy B. Crazy.
Game trap. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
$62.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on the stat sheet,
Boban?
it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.
Let's go. 19 assists, goddamn.
These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
That ain't died, James. Only 3 in double digits. Gotta get more involved. I hate leaving my man Jabari out. 7 rebounds. Big, man. Big, big, big. 6 rebounds. 5 rebounds. 5 assists. Got at least 5 in double digits. At least 5. Now I'm out of here.